Yeah.
Too bad I started. Hello.
Yay! We're here.
We're here, and I don't remember where I'm going.
Clearly
well,
you're going to
I think I
solve the
remember, but
murder
not
of
100%.
everyone's favorite nerd.
Hey, Taco wasn't a nerd.
Nah. Other.
How dare you call Taka a nerd?
Yeah, he was the ultimate moral compass. He even said so himself. Oh.
Yeah, which is why he went about.
How you doing? Goodbye, everyone. Rattle, rattle.
Rattle, rattle.
Huh? The door must be locked.
Must be locked.
Must
Hey,
be
Sakura,
locked.
you wanna bust it down?
Oh, how could you do this to me? Where could 2 dead bodies have disappeared to?
Man, I wonder. Anyway. Damn. We need to search for the bodies. They are... Oh, that have disappeared.
They have disappeared.
What?
The bodies.
What happens after that?
They've
Disappeared.
Morty.
They could be anywhere.
Morty, wanna
You
go lift
went
some weights?
for a different thing than I was going for.
You want to go get jacked, Morty?
You went a very different path than what I was thinking.
I always do, Dakota. I always do.
You think he's gonna zag, but then he goes zip.
And then I zip. Swap.
Oh god. The mallets, Dakota, they're gone.
That
Oh, not the
mallet was
mallet.
still there.
Or the hammer.
No. I'm supposed to be up here. Knock, knock.
Was there a
No.
reason you were going into the lab?
Yeah.
I thought I just left there.
Well, I mean, you were
tired.
looking at it when we spawned back in. I assumed. Makoto,
Come on.
why are you just standing there? We need to get to the repository.
Huh? You mean?
Indeed.
I found them.
See, look, I wasn't wrong.
Hifumi and Taka's bodies had both been hidden in the repository.
Goodbye. Dang.
I've already told Hina and Sakura. We'll go on ahead.
Oh yeah? What if I want to go on
bodies were-
behind?
In the repository?
Which one's the repository?
I have
Well, at
no
least they
idea.
At least they weren't in a suppository. That would have
You
been
know-
much worse.
Yo, I don't think Hifumi would have fit in one of those.
Oh no, they would have gotten the horse pills and
look,
made it.
It's the room I tried going in. That was locked. What the fuck?
Man.
Oh, you mean
Jingle,
the
jangle.
fucking science room or whatever I called it?
Yeah. Yep.
That's not
Danny man. It's like the save button. We'll find it eventually.
Yeah, hey, I knew what I was doing that time. I just couldn't find a place I could teleport to.
After an hour.
I said
whole
I meant
hour.
this time. I knew what I was doing.
I mean, I guess there's less productive things to do for a whole hour.
I'm gonna
Are
kick
the
you in the
bodies here
nuts.
somewhere? Up ahead is the repository. The doorknob turned. I guess it's unlocked.
Oh, well,
Then I have no choice but to go inside.
You
it's just that easy.
So I opened the door. And when I entered,
I guess there's two bodies in there.
2 dead people.
Oh, we're doing this again.
Oh, no!
Radical.
Radical, yeah. The 2 bodies that had disappeared right there.
Who the hell dragged
The
Hifumi
smell of
up to the
blood made me
3rd
gag.
floor?
E-man on steroids.
I guess we'll find out.
Oh.
What I saw before my eyes was unquestionable, unavoidable,
Wavering.
unwavering reality.
Reality.
I got reality. I don't know. And then I heard the announcement for a second time. Ding dong, bing bong.
Dingle dongle, dingle dongle.
A body has been discovered.
We already
After a
had this
certain amount
announcement.
of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Hello.
Oh, wait,
my.
that's still me.
Haha,
And so here we
yeah.
are.
The Monokuma file.
Without further ado, let me give you all the next Monokuma file. I was going to hand them out when you found the bodies the first time, but I thought something might happen.
What?
That was really hard. Oh, it was a really. Oh my God, this was hard for me to say.
I was
And hard
really
to resist.
I was really hard. But turns out, I was right.
Stop talking.
Just hand it over already.
Punishment is waiting for you.
Now make sure to investigate with all your mental might and prepare for the class trial.
See ya later.
Okay, see you later. Bye.
Well then, now that we've found the bodies, all that's left is to uncover the culprit.
The culprit of the missing meeple. Anyways, hold on. How can you be so calm?
Come on, we've done this how many times now?
I mean, they're dead, you know?
That's terrible.
Dead! Gone forever! They're never coming back!
I wish you wouldn't come back.
Awful. This is all just too awful.
Hina suddenly burst into tears. She clutched at Hifumi's lifeless body.
You
Why?
think she loves him?
Why?
Who would do this? Why?
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 That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What about you?
Matt or Dakota?
I know, I'm laughing.
Oh, okay.
I was laughing at Matt's why. Large wet tears fell from her eyes. The tears landed on Hifumi's cheeks.
Not his face.
No, not
That's
his
what he would
face.
have wanted.
If this were some world of make-believe, that might have been what when Hifumi opened his eyes.
Please,
He
please.
still might, knowing him. But
Nope.
this wasn't a movie.
This was the Rizzolality.
Is this
Oh my
Tangled?
God.
Does she have magical tears?
Oh my god.
Please.
Ah!
Please.
Oh, Jesus Christ, no.
Yes.
No.
Yes!
No. No.
Yes!
No.
Woo!
No. No, he's dead. I will take
This
the
wasn't-
gun myself.
Ah!
He's alive again?
He got a second life.
Why?
And
She's gonna drop his head. It's like, huh?
uh,
I
you
think-
already said the line, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, did he?
You just told me that.
So cold. Is winter coming? Hifumi! Wake up! Huh?
Man, she had bills
That's
to pay.
right. I remember now. Hope's Peak.
Oh, fuck, I'm alive.
I remember everything before I met you all.
Why was
met
it sad?
you all.
Little anime boy.
Oh, his memories are all blending together. He has nothing useful to offer us.
The light, it's reaching out to me like the tail of a comet.
Hey,
Die.
Hifumi! Who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you?
Who killed me? That's right. I remember their name. Yasuhiro.
Ooh.
And he's
Ooh.
dead. Please. Please die.
No.
Go back. To the great beyond.
His
No.
eyes closed,
No, wait.
and they never opened again.
No.
Death for the second time. Absolute, undeniable death.
Yes!
No.
No matter how many more of Hina's tears splashed his face, there was no second miracle. Reality set in again. Cry on Taka, maybe it'll work.
My boy.
My
This isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't restore a person's vitality.
Honestly.
Joke's on you.
They just did.
It's true. He came back. I think it was because he got touched by a girl finally, but that's
Yeah,
just
it,
it.
was, it had enough blood pumping to the rest of his body that he
resuscitated briefly.
Yeah, the blood stopped flowing out of him and it went right back in. We're like, huh?
Yeah.
All the blood that was out just got sucked in.
Yeah. Just got sucked back
Emergency.
in.
All those
Emergency.
wounds turned into like a
All
vacuum.
blood is being
Girl.
recalled to the lower sections. All blood is being recalled to the lower sections. This is not a drill. This is not a drill. Just you hear like the Uber vacuum noise, just fucking
Like that.
right.
You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins, no calcium in your bones. At least you have your meat. What?
Stop talking.
You're just angry.
He's a heartless monster. That's the whole thing she's going for.
Yeah, but your meat?
I mean, like a cleaner. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's what she's thinking about right now, definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Or
definitely.
just, like the. Also, what kind of bone structure does Mr. Triangle Chin have there?
Don't worry about it. Are
Maybe
you
he
questioning
doesn't
my
have
chin?
calcium in his bones. maybe he does. Maybe he doesn't have any blood in his veins.
It would stab a man with that chin.
I don't know if
He
he
might.
could. It looks like he has to have it like carved into that shape every like year or so.
It's chiseled, Matt.
I don't even know. It's like it's got the rounded off bit. It's just it's all.
It's just
nitpicky,
dull.
maybe.
He's used
Yeah.
it to stab.
He
too
needs
many.
to. He needs to
Yeah.
use it. He needs to get his
sharpen.
chin whetstone.
He needs a sharpener. He needs a sharpener.
I hate that. Going out of his way to return, just to leave us with those unnecessary dying words.
I mean,
Now this game has become exceedingly boring.
he did say Yasuhiro.
He said,
Oh.
yeah.
Yep.
He did say, you're right. You're
Wait,
right,
Sakura,
yeah.
you can hear me?
No, get out of here. Yasuhiro Hagakure. That is the only person he could have been referring to.
So, in other words,
And with that, the case is solved.
Assaulting people, and even killing Kitaka and Hifumi, and then going so far as to hide their bodies? A criminal that hides his face behind a mask and uses a bunch of giant wooden hammers. Is that what Hero is?
What is this?
If it's true, I can't forgive him. No way I can ever forgive him. He killed two of our friends.
that's fine.
Anyway, it's about time we track down the culprit in our little life or death game here. Although, this time it's not all that life or death. The trial will conclude without much trouble.
Indeed.
Yes, it does look that way.
Well, at least I don't have to worry about voicing a lot of characters from here on.
It's going to begin again. We have to go through this one more time.
One more time.
I have to accept it. I have no choice but to go through with this. To make sure everyone survives. I just have to do it.
We all have to do it.
Makoto should just shank a bitch. Just so we can get out of here.
Yeah. First, I'd better check the Monokuma files. The victims were Hifumi Yamada?
Yeah.
Good. And
Kiyotaka.
Kiyotaka. Ishimaru.
Yeah.
The cause of death for each was a blow to the head. Man, that's been happening a lot.
Yeah.
It is thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon. That's it?
Very strange.
Yeah, it's pretty strange. We got way less information this time than before. That is no problem. After all, the events of this case unfolded before our very eyes.
But would you believe them if 10 million fireflies lit up the world as you fell asleep?
And carried away Hifumi's body? Yeah, I think I would.
I don't think they could. I don't think
No,
that's
they'd
enough.
have to get in a firefly U-Haul or something.
Yeah. We should know more
Fire.
about what happened than Monokuma File could anyway. Yeah?
I was gonna say, you just see like a whole firefly construction team just... You see like a fucking crane coming in, just...
There's like 3 cranes.
3. Yeah, 3. Maybe.
There's something else that's bothering me.
There's a
Someone
draft
else
in
has been
here.
missing for quite a while.
Kyoko!
Are you talking about Kyoko?
Perhaps.
Without a doubt. She has an alibi for when Celeste and Fumi were attacked.
Then the
What
Fire
if the
Nation
killer-
attack.
But what if the killer wasn't actually alone? What if they had an accomplice?
Oh, no.
An accomplice?
Oh, there's the echo.
Accomplice?
An accomplice!
Holy shit!
What are you doing here? You just left.
Monokuma appears!
Don't be rude. I'm here to answer your question. What question?
Yep.
Where do babies come from?
Not that one.
Oh.
You're talking about accomplices, right?
Well, I know that some kind of a calming happens whenever babies make it.
Get out of here.
I'm still not answering that. I'm pretty sure I explained it before. Didn't I? During the first class trial.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, 2 people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together.
Hondo!
Right?
He's back in a
Oh.
flashback.
Flashback one.
So, basically, you can be an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in it.
So then.
So you're saying nobody worked together this time either?
Hey,
Sorry, can't answer that. It would obstruct the free exchange of information between you guys. I just want to make sure you don't forget, no matter how much you might assist in a murder, only one blackened can graduate. And an accomplice gets nothing.
So in other words,
And we only need to figure out who that one blackened is that did the killing, right? Just like normal.
well,
Okay. Let me take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this class trial, what you need to determine is
extreme!
the one true blackened who devised the murder plot and put it into action. The true blackened? So just one person?
Well now,
That's enough for
Explainifying.
yes. And now it's down to the final battle between all of you and the blackened. Good luck to
You got
good luck
this.
to all the contestants. I got it. I figured it out. I figured out what
No,
the
you
word
didn't.
was. I have to go before I have a stroke.
Help Monokuma having a stroke. Call ambulance.
Hey, would you look at that? My circuits are going wiring. Yeah.
So there can only be one blackened. An accomplice wouldn't benefit. I'm dying.
You're gonna kill yourself doing
Then
those
I
voices.
can't see any way Kyoko would be connected to this case after all.
Unless she's the one that actually devised the murder.
You may be right.
that's true, then Kyoko, where are you?
However,
As long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to the investigation.
Indeed.
I have absolutely no doubt that Hiro is responsible. Why would Hifumi lie? But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information.
So,
Maybe 4.
Maybe 5. You know, don't you think we should consider a certain someone a suspect, just in case? I'm talking about the murderous fiend,
The murderous
Genocide
fiend?
Jack, whose real name is Genocide Field.
Oh, I'm offended. Also, hold on.
Yeah?
Pia, you. When did you? I've been looking all over for you, Master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found.
Hate it.
Yeah, me too. Anyway, you there, milk sack swimmer girl.
huh?
Milk sack?
You gotta be kidding!
Why do I gotta be a suspect?
What the heck?
Well, I mean, you are a serial killer.
What?
So what? I'm like a special guest suspect every time. I have an alibi, you know. She's right about that. When we heard Hifumi scream, she was with me. And when the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus, Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Hifumi's body.
Yep.
Besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm not gonna kill someone what I look like. They don't call me the murderous fiend for nothing.
What are you saying?
Wild.
That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about.
Let's see.
Why not?
It's bad,
But why?
because people die.
I'm the one with the scissors here. I can say what I want.
We don't even have a trace of a Wendy's Baconator in this episode.
Editor Dakota, you know what to do.
I do.
Oh, actually, that's the best part. We don't even have to have a trace of it because, so you don't even have to edit it.
But we will. On another topic, should we post a guard by the bodies like before? We can't have them disappearing again.
so
So what if we do like, what if it's just like 5% opacity this time, so it's like barely existent,
Maybe.
or like
Yeah.
a tumbleweed effect?
You know that I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Hina?
Sure. I'd be totally useless on the investigation anyways.
Who's gonna cry on their bodies?
Yeah,
And that's that. Let's begin.
to life again.
briefly.
This whole thing is so strange. All but one of us has an alibi, so figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as it seems.
Yeah,
It always seems so straightforward.
Man, mallets. Wonder where they're all hanging out.
There are hammers of all different sizes hanging on the wall, although some are more like mallets. Mallets? Could the justice hammer be...
yourself? Did you just echo yourself?
Yes.
Some of them were like mallets. Mallets?
Mallets?
Yeah.
That's Makoto's ultimate ability. Being the ultimate echo.
God.
The ultimate echo chamber.
Could the Justice Hammer have been designed using these as a model? Either way, all the hammers here have obviously seen a lot of use. They're all covered in debris.
Debris.
Yep.
And chocolate. Wait,
Sure.
the stone powder.
Wait! For some reason, this one hammer isn't dirty at all, and it's wet.
Man,
Did
I've
someone
wondered.
wash it recently?
It's almost like someone used it to just murder and then clean.
And they went bonk.
And then they went bonk, go to horny jail.
Taka, he'll never move again.
Thank you.
According to the Monokuma file, Taka died from a blow to the head.
Yep.
We found Justice Hammer 4 near his body in the equipment room. Is that what was used to kill him?
Probably.
And that's a tarp laid out under his body. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? That way there wouldn't be any blood left behind while the body was moved.
Okay, but then how did you get Hifumi's body up 3 flights of steps?
Secret elevator.
Yeah.
Oh god,
Oh,
not the
dolly.
tequila elevator.
It's a dolly. It doesn't have a handle. I saw this in the art room before. I guess it's used to move statues around. It's kind of awkward, but if you bend down, it's not too hard to use.
Hey, why don't they have a handle on it?
Good
I
question.
was
Huh? But wait! Isn't this... wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body?
Yep.
And look at the wheel! There's a blood stain on it.
Oh man! Who would have thought?
And there's blood on the wheel of the dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. What's the explanation for that?
we rolled in some blood, maybe? I
wonder what it could be.
rolling, blood!
Hey, Fumi, how you doing, buddy? Fumi's big, cold body is laying on the floor. His really big body.
It's shit on.
After I died!
You're fat! I mean, I wonder if was the killer able to move someone so big? From the nurse's office where he was discovered to here in the repository.
Guys, how much do you think Hifumi weighed?
Yes!
Yeah.
Yes, he does!
I was gonna say 3.
Maybe 5.
Maybe 5.
All the way from the first floor to the third. And all without anyone noticing it.
Yeah.
How the hell?
Secret elevator.
Dr. Vargas?
It's no good.
Yeah,
just
Dr.
don't
Vargas
get it.
killed me.
I can think about it later. For now, I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself.
Oh god.
If I remember
Yeah, that's not
correctly,
a great
Hifumi's
image.
injury was also a blow to the head.
I know that's from like the tears or something, but that just makes it look like he had the time of his life before he died.
He did.
Maybe
He got
did.
touched by a girl.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Probably
That's what I
from
like.
Justice Hammer 3, which was laying on the floor in the nurse's office. Oh, wait. Something's off about his body.
Yeah?
Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different.
What?
Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. That's it, his glasses. When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered in blood.
Well, I'm glad you noticed that, because I certainly didn't.
But now they're completely clean.
Squeaky clean.
Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off?
Fucking me.
But who would do that and why?
He's just playing dead.
Did he clean off his own fucking glasses?
And then just walk up the stairs and lay down.
And then just fake it?
Yeah. Do you think Hiro really did it?
I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. When the attacks and murders and disappearances all happened, every one of us had an alibi. And the last thing Hifumi said when he died...
Yeah, he said Hiro's name.
So, in other words...
Then there is no room to suspect anyone else.
You know what? Even if it is him, he'll be guilty, and then he'll still be dead.
Okay,
I hope
but
he wakes up again.
if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume?
Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's the fool of the century, you see.
I mean, he is kind of dumb.
You're one to talk.
Shut up.
Shut
But
up!
do you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding in there somewhere.
Yeah, how did Fumi know who hit him if he was wearing a costume?
Good question.
Probably because he was faking!
Oh. And is that it? That's all that bothers you about the case?
Well, no. There are a few other things. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies?
They probably figured that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation.
Only if they would have kept that door locked.
But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we?
I don't fucking know. I didn't kill it. Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron.
I love the fact he got so unhinged off the script.
Why are you asking me? I don't fucking know.
I don't fucking know. Why do you keep bothering me about this? I know the same shit you do.
Yeah, you know, stick to the script.
Is that really all there is to it? The other thing that bothers me is, oh my god, shut up. Why'd they bother killing 2 people?
What?
Well, yeah, what he said.
Because all the rules say is if you kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your number one priority is not getting caught. But killing 2 people means more clues, more chances you'll get found out.
I see.
Hold on. No, you're still an idiot, but perhaps. I
Ow.
see. So that's what that means.
Can we just bonk Hifumi's corpse with a hammer real quick just to make sure he's actually dead?
That'll make me feel better.
Is everything okay?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends. I still hate you.
What the fuck? What's with the attitude?
The attitude!
The attitude!
But you have my appreciation.
Appreciation?
Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all.
His mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository.
He also left his suppository.
Oh boy!
Wait a minute,
He
where'd
talked
that go?
to
Hey.
He figured something out. But if he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it was?
No,
Yes.
just a Fumi and Taka.
Yeah.
Well, no, just Taka if we're fucking right about this.
Oh wait, I was supposed to read that. There's definitely a lock on the door, but it can only be locked from inside the repository.
Oh my god, please.
I don't see any way to lock it from in the art room.
He's gotta be.
have at least 5 more lines as a roommate.
He's gotta be him, right? Come on.
He's faking it. He's just faking it, isn't he?
What coin?
Oh, no.
There are many aspects to the incident this time. Too many to be honest.
I hate it.
Considering that it may be good to look back on everything that's happened.
So then,
Sure. Yeah, let's look back on things. This morning, only 4 of us met up at the dining hall. Hina, Kyoku, you, and myself. We waited for the others, but nobody showed up. So we decided to go look for them. We've already been through this. It was around 8 o'clock when we had our search.
Hey, you wanted her help.
I didn't, but I figured I had to. And soon after we split up, Kyoko disappeared. After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor, then quickly Hina got you and me. According to Celeste, she was attacked by this individual and unconscious outer. In other words, she was attacked an hour before we found her.
What voice are you doing here?
7 o'clock. What? Based on the pictures the last time we discovered her tower was Strange costume. It was really
He just looks like he's fanboying over his favorite character from Comic-Con.
Right.
Robo Justice. It also becomes clear that Robo Justice dragged Fumi away. After meeting up with surgery, blah blah. Found injured Fumi in the library on the second floor. Took him to the nurse's office on the first floor. We left the nurse's office.
What's wrong? There's the shadows. I'm moving around to the top of the stairs.
I'm glad everyone's done with this. Based on select teams, we went back to the second floor. We split up, began searching. Then right after that, Celeste screamed. This time, she had apparently seen suspect on the third floor. Hearing a scream, we quickly went to the third floor.
Celeste, what's wrong?
That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. Ooh. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hall. Appeared.
Looking a sandwich or something.
And then... someone yelled,
What was that?
That came from downstairs. It must have been.
It was.
Fumi, he must be in the nurse. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
Oh no, I'm dying.
At that point, we
maybe.
split into two groups. Celestina and I went back to the nurse's office. Ibiaki and Toko pursued suspect third floor. And we got back to the nurse's office. Found Fumi's corpse. Which is also when we heard the body discovery announcement play. I left Celeste and Hina alone, head to the third floor, to tell the others what happened.
However,
At the same time, we had discovered Taka's body, the equipment room, blah blah blah. Taka's body, around the same time. Because I remember hearing the body discovery announcement play right after finding Taka's body. And that's when I showed up and told you and Byaki and Fumi that Fumi had been killed. Then you, me, and Byaki all headed back to the nurse's office, leaving behind Toko, who had fainted. But as soon as we left the physics lab, we ran to Celeste, who just arrived to tell us something very unusual.
And whose body has disappeared?
Oh
that
no!
fat ass got upstairs.
We hurried back to the nurse's office, discovered that his corpse was in fact gone.
Wow.
Now we remembered we had abandoned the unconscious Toko, rushed back to the equipment room.
Somebody really likes the cowbell in this song.
This can't be happening. Too many cowbells.
Oh, you hallucinating or something? This time, Taka's body disappeared. So from there, we began to search for both the missing bodies. After some time, Celeste and the other told us she found the bodies. We found the bodies here. And that's where we found the two bodies. We walk in, oh look, there they are.
Definitely dead.
And that brings us up to now. Look back, things have been certainly been very active. If you want to look back at the case again, no, I don't.
Never. Dakota, come on, I'm going to hear the case again.
So,
Hey, Makoto, I've been thinking about something.
Why? Oh, wait. I'm sorry. We're past that. What's up?
It's about the suppository.
It fell out of Byakuya's ass.
Huh? What is it?
Well,
Where?
you see, Hifumi... Byakuya just really kept his whole ass like really tight during that whole conversation with you. But after you said something, it like slipped. It just went and plopped onto the ground. It was really
Are you telling me that
Anyway,
now?
with the repository, after Hifumi's and Taka's bodies disappeared, we split up to look around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together.
But
And we came right into the repository to, you know, look around.
Yeah.
But when we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside.
It was locked. I tried opening it and I realized that too.
Yeah, you played Jingle Door with it.
We watched you do it, so I don't know why I'm telling you this.
Yeah, we watched you just really awkwardly try that door for like 15 seconds. Like after the first 3 of trying the door, it was like it definitely was like locked, but you really kept going at it.
I had to make
And
sure.
you're like, fuck.
Yeah, and it was like I didn't know if you thought like it was like loose or something. But anyways, and we came here as soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could have beat us here. So if that's true, then who locked it? And why is it unlocked now?
I wonder the same thing. The door was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There might be some secret lurking in there.
Secret tunnel?
But I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out. Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. The door can only be locked from inside the repository, which makes me wonder.
Okay.
He and Sakura both confirmed that the door was locked. I also did after the search for the bodies began.
Flashback to Jiggle Jiggle.
And the door, and the door is designed so that it can only be locked from the inside. In other words, how many times am I gonna repeat the same thing in one sentence? When he checked it, someone had already gone and unlocked the door. When they were done, they unlocked it and left. Which is why it's unlocked now. So that certain someone...
They got in and unlocked the door.
Hina claims that there's no way someone could have walked in, locked the door, unlocked the door, walked in.
Oh my god.
It's
like pulling teeth.
Yeah, that hero, man, he's the dumb one.
Yeah, that hero, he's a real idiot.
Was it the killer who's still roaming free, or was it one of the
could be
victims?
It could be in this very room.
Could be any one of us. He could be you. He could be me.
Clues
He could
around
be
here
Hifumi.
somewhere. Maybe I
He
should
could be
check somewhere
Hifumi, who's
else.
pretending to be dead right now.
There are some places I already know about. First, the nurse's office, where Hifumi was found.
Yep.
Then the equipment room, where Taka was found.
Yeah, he's dead.
We're gonna search those places next time.
It just kick Hifumi's body and see if he goes, eh.
Just talk about boobs. Just go like up to his ear and just go like boobs, 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 boobs. Boobs. I mean, hell, it's basically what he did whenever Sheena just fucking went next to him.
Right.
Well, yeah.
Anyway, bye.
Bye.